So hi and welcome back. Yeah, I'm 56 years old and I still haven't learned to shave properly, I know. I always like to shave before I do these videos. Anyway, so coming at you this weekend, I've been away, I've been in Portugal. I had to go to a family thing and I did some film photography. Got quite upset there when I was there as well. There was lots of things going on over here at the moment which are not good. But you might hear about that in the next video because I took a role of the 250, was it 400? I can never tell. It's one of those ones that's one of the Kodak Vision films that has a different rating. Anyway, that's what it is. So I've got that to come in a few days' time when I get the film developed. So this one is about, putting a slide film to the ultimate test. Well, what it was, I had one roll of the Agfa CX, or it was basically an Agfa slide film that was 10 years expired, and I put the film inside my Olympus Trip, not knowing. So it's a 10 years out of date. So I basically changed the ISO to 50 rather than 100, and just went out. And this is how long ago it was. I did this in February and I was working in Cambridge for the family and stuff, and I just literally took photographs out there, completely forgot about it, finished off the roll of film, sent it in to be processed, and said to the guy, what it was, and he said not only is the film when exposed, the camera's really, really good as well. So I'm going to go through these shots with you. I don't think I did any video when I was out and about with it. It was like an unexpected thing where I had to go to Cambridge, and I just happened to have the camera in the bag. So that's what it's about. Anyway, hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, buy me a coffee if you can, and I'm going to see you in the video perhaps in a few days. Okay, so one of the things with this film, because it was shot in February, I now know it's shot in February, and there is a reason you'll see in a second, was because I first had nothing much to do. I had to film, and I knew the light would be really, really, really difficult. So I just wanted to show you, go through these shots on the bottom here, just show you a few. But you can see they're really quite. I mean, they're actually quite pleasing. Obviously, you get this with the clouds and stuff. Just one of the things that as I come across it, I'll show you and I'll ask you a question because I don't know the answer to this. So, I'm going to do comparisons. Oh my goodness, I can do comparisons between photographs. How wonderful. Anyway, so switch that one off. So you can see, it's just like a slide film that has just been bought off the shelf and used. And you can see it's not the most sharp camera or lens, right? This is what I'm talking about. These black speckles, do you have any idea what that is or what that's caused by? Is that because of the age? But I remember when I used to project slides, you used to get these speckles on the actual slides itself. Is that something to do with processing? If you can just let me know, that'd be really, really cool. So I'll just literally skip through these. Again, I love my reds on things like life belts and stuff like that. So I was just literally walking around the park and saw different things, and that one there looks really, really quite sharp. But when you zoom in a bit, I think it's actually quite soft. Remember, it's zone focusing, so it's not like you have like manual focus with it. It's literally you got to put it in a particular slot between 3 and 5 meters and so on and so forth. So yeah, and this is a prime example of actually not switching it over properly and getting the right distance between you and the actual object. And why I took these, I don't know. I don't even know where. Oh, I know where that is. I've suddenly realised what it is. I was walking to Sainsbury's in Bedford, and that's in the background there. Okay. And so the other thing I like about shooting in this time of year is the actual light is so nice, and you can see just how high contrast the light is. It's very, very bright, and the images aren't brilliant. Obviously, as I say, I'm working with Olympus Trip. I've done stuff before, worked at just constantly infinite distance, and you do get some nice results with it. But anyway, that just shows you that. And the reason I know it's February is because there's somebody, I don't know who it is, they have different things at different times of the year on the gold post box in Bedford, which used to be near our town hall, and that was the one that was on. And you can see there, you know, they're really nice shots. I mean, I was so surprised when the guy said, "Oh no, they're absolutely fine." I'm just going to go through these quite quickly. And some of these shots you've seen before, a lot of dust and dirt on these as well, which isn't great, but still, it was only an experiment to start with. Okay, so again, another one of St Paul's Church in Bedford. One of the things I'm going to do is I've got some film coming in, and it's a colour film that I've ordered. I won't say what it is now, but you'll probably be able to guess. It's a new release of colour film, and I've got some on order from Analog Wonderland. Thank you guys. And I want to go do a test with 2 different films and see if you can see which one's which from that. And again, lovely, lovely, lovely strong whites in this film. I really had a soft spot for Agfa film. Although it could throw some really, really weird colours at you, I really, really liked it. This is gone now. This is no longer a Tesco's Express, it's a Poundland. So just in that short period of time, you're seeing social history change with your photography, and which I think is great. And another thing I've said in the past is when I've actually done different types of shots and stuff, especially on film, I've got stuff on film that I took 30 years ago, yet stuff I've got last year I took digitally doesn't exist anymore. So what does that tell you? You know, there is a place for film photography still. And just wandering around, I just wanted to take shots. And the beautiful thing about the Olympus Trip is it's just a point and shoot, and you can take some nice, like what I call social history type shots. There's the DPD man doing his delivery to Peri Peri Chicken, and this is the square. We call it Pigeon Square. You know, I wonder why. Let's just keep on going through. And this one is in Cambridge, and that one's really nice. I'm really pleased with the deep blues and stuff, and it was like that. It does represent what it was like on the day I took the shot, which is really, really cool. And you always like phone boxes as well. So this is St Mary's Street in Cambridge. The only reason I know is I've read the street sign, so I'm not a genius by any means. So, and literally you can see we're all in shadow here. I didn't think this was going to come out at all. I just thought I was going to end up with a really, really dark image, and that wasn't the case at all. So literally wandering around and just taking shots. And another American candy store. I wonder how long that'll be open for. And this one, it was kind of like a guess exposure, because I knew that if I set it down to its minimum distance, the Olympus Trip, one part of this shot would be in focus, and that's obviously here. So it's really, really worked well. You got the drop off and the bokeh in the distance, which is really, really quite nice. It's not the best, but it's still a nice shot anyway. I'm quite pleased with that. And a little bit, probably a little camera shake on this one. It was down a little alleyway and bookshops, and again parts of Cambridge University, I think. And again, this one is obviously blown out. It's just getting a really, really, really bright light from the sun. Yeah, and just literally wandering around taking the shots. But you can see 10 years expired in Olympus Trip. What greater test for a slide film. And just go through these last few here. And there you go. And then we're heading back to relative's house. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. As I said before, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video with some more interesting stuff.